I wish you could hear my direct input from the audio, but you can't, so we're going to have to listen through the computer speakers. So my output device, we're going to do built-in output. I could connect to like my Bluetooth speaker, but then we're going to have some latency issues. When I play a note, it'll be delayed. So my assignment is to make a beat. So up here we have the tempo, how fast the beat is. I could slow this down if I wanted to. I could make it crazy fast, and I'd probably have a hard time playing along. That's a fast tempo. Let's stick to. Usually it gives you 120. Let's go. Let's bring it down a little bit. We're gonna do a 4/4 beat. I'm gonna hit this loop button so it repeats. I'm going to. I double click and I'm gonna add a new software instrument because the IB makes me create all of my own drum beats. On the left here, I can choose my instruments. So if I scroll over, you can actually get to the full list, or you can widen it if you want to as well. Let's just make a modern type beat. Oh, here's a modern drum set. You can hear it loading, and I'm going to hit Command K, or you can click Window. Right? Isn't it in here? Show musical typing. Command K. So for drums, your bass drum's usually going to be down there on C1. All right. So most drum beats are. We'll just do like a sort of standard thing, right? So I'm gonna hit the bass drum A on 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Now let's hit the snare. Oh, let's stop recording. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's do the snare on 2 and 3, right? Okay, I'm going to hit R for record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, crap. Let's try that again. Sorry, this is bad, huh? I'm just going to go back to. Oh, geez. Come on. Come on, computer. You can do it. We believe in you. All right. Well, give me 4 counts to start. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I hit spacebar to pause. Oops. Sounds pretty good so far. Let's add some. All right, I'm just going to do some cymbals on T here. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to try to do eighth notes here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and. Ah. So if I go into my jeez, I feel like my computer's just being slow and it's sort of lagging. So here's all the notes, right? You can see my bass drum down here and my snare drum. And you might notice this is actually the piano keyboard right here. Pretty cool. So as I mentioned in class, right? This is the grid. So these are all the downbeats. This is beat 3 in measure 3, beat 4 in measure 3, and here's beat 1 of measure 4. So this bass drum is actually happening off the beat, right? So I could fix it by putting it on the beat if I wanted to. Right, this should be on 4, this should be on 3. I can also highlight the note and say, I want you to be, we were doing quarter notes, right? So there you go. Now it's squared on the quarter note. This one we should square on the quarter. Whereas the eighth notes we were doing or sorry, the hi-hats we were doing on eighth notes, right? So if I click this, it'll highlight all the hi-hats, and then I can just quantize them. You can really hear the difference there between the quantized, really squared up, robotic. Let's quantize it all again, and let's just quantize the whole thing. Why not? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Undo, undo. Command Z. Okay, quarter note quantize. Let's just do it. Why not? Boom. All the kicks. Cool. Let's add another percussion. I'm gonna do double click. New software. And let's just check the latency, right? Let me see how well I can play along. My computer sounds like it's having a hard time. I don't actually know what's in here. It looks like there's a wood block. Maybe we can use a wood block. Sometimes claps, it'll actually tell you. Stomps. It's pretty convenient when it does. Conga, ooh. Let's get my keyboard. Notice this says C3, so I'm on C1. Let me go up to C3. Usually I'll just like figure out a groove I like, and then once I find something I like, I'll hit record and then do it. So let's try that. 3, 4. Oh no. Undo. Try again. 2, 3, 4. So what I'm trying to do here, my normal beats kind of a lot on the downbeats, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was trying to emphasize the other beats with this. Trying to emphasize some upbeats, right? What if we found some shakers and added some shakers? That might be nice. Shaker Studio. Which one's that? Must be down here. Ooh, that's nice, right? Okay, here we go. That was H, 2, 3. I feel like I'm better at the drums than this is saying I am, but I don't know. Technology, right? When it works, it's awesome. When it doesn't work, what are we doing? Ooh, that's fun. Let's throw some of that in there. Which note is this? Why? You know what I want? Oof, the latency is killing me. Hopefully it's because I'm recording my screen at the same time. It's kind of frustrating. I'm just going to try doing 16th notes. I'm going to do Command A. That highlights everything. I'm going to hit Q. I'm going to see what happens. You can kind of hear the second measure sounds good. This one. This one sounded pretty good, right? You could also do some funnies, right? Maybe this measure was great and the rest were not great. So here I am, measure 2, right? There's 4 beats per measure because we're in 4/4. I'm going to do Command T. Whoa, yeah. We're gonna, so this is trim. I'm cutting this thing in half. Let's just split the notes. No, let's shorten them. So see, chop that in half. Now we got two pieces here. And I'm gonna chop the other part right here. We're just doing some Frankensteining. So like technically this was all input with MIDI, right? So I feel like that's legal, right? This is looping, right? So I just loop that. Sounds like this first note's a little delayed, but oh well. Anyway, hopefully you get the idea. All right, Kaylin's calling me. I'm gonna see what she wants. Good luck.